What's up, everyone? I'm the Kaiju no Kami from the Toku Animation News Network, and this is my quickie review of Deadpool 3, Deadpool and Wolverine. This video is brought to you by the Kaiju no Kami store, creativity by design llc.com/shop. You can buy all kinds of cool Kaiju no Kami merchandise. We've got t-shirts, notebooks, pens, water bottles, and a poster. Check it out, and thank you for your business. Now back to the review. Deadpool and Wolverine is, well, Deadpool 3. The sequel to Deadpool 2, which is post after Fox has been bought by Disney. And we get a really fun, great, enjoyable, entertainingly awesome Deadpool movie. Lots of great moments of fan service. Lots of interesting cameos that work very well because they're not just cameos, but they're like a love letter to all the stuff that they encompass, and a new plot going through, a plot that's very familiar by this point, but also done in such a way that it really keeps you entertained. That's about as much as I can say with the movie without getting into spoiler territory. Music is masterfully edited into the film to work with the scenes it's playing in front of. The opening sequence is just downright awesome. It's a song I will never listen to outside of this movie, and yet this movie made that song really cool for a moment. And then there's Iris from Goo Goo Dolls, which, being from Buffalo, New York, I grew tired of that song in the summer it played in because it was played so much. And on one hand, when it started playing in this movie, I was like, and then at another time I was like, wow, that was cleverly used. It worked. And then it played again and I'm like, okay, it was cleverly used again. So I can't be mad. But the action scenes are very well done. Sometimes you can tell things are CGI, but there were a lot of moments that you were just like, damn, I am having so much fun with this movie. Now, would I say it brings back the MCU to top tier status? Absolutely not. But for what it's worth, it is the best Marvel film since Spider-Man No Way Home. And granted, that may not be saying much, which they even make a joke about in the film, but it was well worth the wait. It is way better than Deadpool 2. Like, I enjoyed Deadpool 2, but I wasn't in love with it. I thought the movie had a lot of issues. Here, though, they rectified the issues. I still say I probably like Deadpool 1 more. This one, I'm going to give it, I'm unsure, an 8 or 9 out of 10. I kind of need to see it again before I can really decide, is it that 8 or is it that 9? The first movie is definitely a 9. Deadpool 2 I gave a 7 to. So it's definitely, like I said, better than Deadpool 2, but I'm not sure where it lies. Have you seen Deadpool and Wolverine? If so, what did you think of it? Let me know in the comments. I have to say the chemistry between Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman was spot on. You would think these guys had been working together non-stop for decades with how well they worked. Click like, subscribe, the bell notification, whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support me. You can support me on Patreon, Bluesky at TAANN Network, Facebook, Instagram, Discord at Kaiju no Kami, my website, creativitybydesignllc.com. You can buy cool Kaiju no Kami merchandise at creativitybydesignllc.com/shop. There's also a link in the description below, and until I'm going to put some spoilers after the buy. but here's your point to have. Until next time. Bye. Alright. It is time to talk a little bit about the movie with some spoilers. I'm not going to give major spoilers, just, it might be one major spoiler, depending on if you consider it a spoiler or not. But I'm going to talk about some really things I loved about the movie. Not going to give full context to the scenes. I don't want to give you total spoilers in case you're still watching, even though you haven't seen the movie yet, and you're like, why are you spoiling the movie for me? You can turn off the video right now if you don't want to be spoiled. But then it hurts my ad revenue. Damn it. I'm in a conundrum here. Oh well. Anyway, a few things I really, really loved. The mask. If you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. That was just a damn badass moment. Next up, Flame On. Another freaking incredible scene. Now here's one that is hard to say. They're shooting a gun, and they said, oh, it used to belong to Punisher. Oh, which one? There's been like 5. Okay, and then Blade says, there's only one blade. There will only ever be one blade. Which was freaking awesome. We have different Wolverine cameos. That was damn cool. Especially the Age of Apocalypse one. Now I would like to kind of see an Age of Apocalypse movie. Old Man Logan was pretty awesome. Although the best was the, oh my god, it's comic accurate John Byrne Brown costume Wolverine. Lots of great dialogue. The TVA being like kind of the villains was pretty cool too, especially when he's like, this came in Loki season 1 episode 5. That was pretty cool. There were a lot of great things in this movie. I really enjoyed it. There's this really cool fight sequence towards the end that's it is CGI, but it works well because of the way it's filmed. And it's filmed kind of like a side-scrolling video game in a way, which was kind of cool. So yeah, there was a lot to enjoy here. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. There is one post-credit scene, which I probably should have said back in the regular part of the review, but there's one post-credit scene after the credits, but there's some stuff they do with behind-the-scenes footage of the Fox movies for X-Men and stuff during the credits on the side, which was awesome. So if you have not seen Deadpool 3 and you are a fan, check it out. Until next time, for real this time, bye.